Turn this shit off. Yeah, man, we in the building. Y'all already know the vibe, man. We about to get this shit jumping and moving. Slide TV, slide in and slide out. Trip was good, baby, man. We in the building. Y'all already know, man. We about to talk about a nice topic tonight, man. A crazy topic. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Lex. Definitely in the building. Cole's definitely in the building, man. We about to talk about a nice topic. Matter of fact, let me just go and just bring her on real quick. Like, hold on. Y'all know a nigga still new to this. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yeah, man. We gonna start. What's
I love it. You guys are so great.
up?
What's going on?
What's up, huh? Let's go. Y'all already know, man. 9 o'clock, man. We gonna start this thing
Let's
off.
go!
Good. No?
World premiere! The real Casanova Red co-host Lexisbri!
I wish you were there for me more. Now it's too late to cherish me. Should've dealt with me carefully.
Ten lives! We live on Slime Radio Uncut! Let's go!
You don't deserve me.
I love
You don't
it. You guys are
deserve me.
so
I
great.
should've listened, but I didn't when they said to leave you. Now I'm stressing and it's crazy cause I feel I need you. And when I sleep it gets hard cause all I do is see you.
9
I
o'clock.
think it's crazy how you blame me for the way I treat
Right,
you.
man.
I really love you, but we changing hearts in different places. That was my fear, and now I'm scared, but now I gotta face it. I gotta let you go.
Let's go! Shit it out!
Your love is gone, it's at the bottom, left it in the basement. I'm catching chills while I'm rapping, but I gotta shake it. You let it go, she coming back, that's just an understatement. I'm done with love, the night beat, I think it's overrated. No more time to live in fear, now my heart is gated. Yeah, I wish you cared for me. I wish you were there for me more.
Trip, you
Now it's too
already know
late
the
to
vibe, baby.
cherish me.
Okay.
Should've dealt with me
Okay.
carefully. You don't deserve me.
Let's go.
You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. I got a chick that really love me and I love her back. She's everything I need.
All right, let's get to it, bro. Let's
Is y'all ready?
get to it. Let's get to it. Slide
Y'all
TV,
ready?
man. Slide in the slide out, man. Y'all ready to the vibe, man. Where everything is possible, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Louis Vuitton. I mean, you know, a sure. Shout out to Big Sight. Shout out to the whole slide, man. North. I mean, you know, everybody that's jumping in there. Lex, what's going on with you, man? First and foremost, man, you look amazing. You know what I'm saying? What's good?
Try a little something. You know,
Regular, degular.
a little something.
So what's going on with you? Talk to me. You good?
I'm great.
Uh-huh.
No complaints.
So tonight's topic, I mean, like, you might as well just talk to him.
You sure you
Tonight's
ready?
topic.
I don't know. This
Come on.
gonna trigger a lot of people tonight. I don't know. I don't think they ready.
Tonight's topic gonna be crazy, man. You might as well let them know what tonight's topic is, man.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to go right to the good part.
Okay, then let's go right into it.
I want to go right to the good part,
Okay.
but I'm gonna ease it on y'all. So
Bluetooth disconnected.
should you forgive a man for cheating?
Or should you forgive a woman for cheating?
I think that's two different situations. I'm not gonna lie.
You think so? How? Cheating is cheating.
It is, but let's be honest. When it comes to a woman, cheating
Okay.
on your man is gonna hit him differently. He's gonna view it differently because he's a man.
Not that he's a man. I think more so because we as men we have more regards for a woman. So so when a woman feels as though that she has to open up her legs to justify her situation, then that's a little bit tricky. So a woman that does cheat, to me, she's looked more wrong than a man that does cheat. That's a fact.
Wait, why does she look more wrong?
She looks more wrong because we view women as um classy. We view women as having a
Okay.
respect for herself. And we view a woman as having principles and morals.
See, that's your problem now.
That is not.
All Yes, it is, because all women don't have principles and morals, so you can't view all of them like that.
There you go. So if you're dealing with a woman that's in a relationship with a man and she decides that she wants to cheat, then she doesn't have morals, nor does she have principles, nor should she be given a chance.
But guess what?
Let's talk about
If
it.
you're in a relationship with that woman, I'm pretty sure you knew she didn't have any morals the second you got in a relationship with her. So you might as well give her a chance because you knew what it was.
Not that. Nah, I can't agree with that.
So you telling me a man don't know the type of woman he's dealing with before he gets in a relationship with her?
So a woman knows the type of man that she's dealing with when she gets inside a relationship with him?
Absolutely.
How?
What do you mean how? Actions don't lie.
Okay, so why do we have a lot of relationships that failed within 3 or 4 years?
Because people
Why do we
be
have a lot of why do we have a lot of people that get in certain relationships and later on say this is not the person who I first met? Let's talk about it.
because they lie to themselves about what they actually saw in the beginning.
So they lie to themselves.
About what they actually saw in the beginning, yes.
Shout out to
They will
Lando,
sit
man.
up there.
That woman lied to.
No, I'm not saying that women don't lie. Women and men lie. But the fact of the matter is, we know for a fact that there are men and women that before they get in a relationship, they will show you different signs of things. But because you're so infatuated with maybe how they look or wanting a relationship with them, you're going to overlook it.
To all the men, to all the men who pulled up in here, man, shout out to y'all, man. To all the men that also pulled up in here, y'all definitely agree that it's different when a woman cheats and then a man cheats. Very different.
I agree.
Let's talk about it.
I
You agree, right?
agree
Because
that it's
if me
different.
and you was to have a child, right?
Mhm.
You would teach your daughter to respect her. I mean, like you would teach your daughter to close her legs, to respect herself. I mean, whatever situations may have you, correct? Yeah, sip it. But if you have a son, you're going to teach him that respect as well. But then again, you're not going to be on him more as if you were to be on your daughter.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the problem now. We need to hold both sides accountable.
Right. We need to hold both sides accountable. But women should continue to keep their legs closed,
And men keep their thing in their pants.
which is a fact.
Like, honestly, it's like all y'all gotta do is just zip it up. Like, zip it up.
And so y'all got to do it. Just keep y'all skirts down. You know. Let's talk about it. So, I mean, so back. So you basically, all right. Then, so say if a man was to cheat on you, would you forgive him?
I'm not gonna lie. If it was his first time, I
Okay.
would.
All right. Perfect. So you would give him like a pass.
If it's his first time, all right. Here is this.
Okay.
If this is someone that I really claim that I want to be in a long-term relationship with, and I want this to last a while, and you make the mistake of cheating, I'm gonna at least hear out why you did it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to come to a solution
Okay.
as to how this situation won't happen anymore.
Right.
And if you're willing to come to that solution and to have that communication with me, absolutely, I will forgive you and we can move
That's
on.
dope. That's dope.
Absolutely, because I
Now,
want to be with you. I'm not just
right.
gonna give up on it.
Now, okay, that makes sense. Here's the second question. As you forgive him for cheating, right? As you forgive him for cheating, will you also give him a hard time as well? Like, where you at? Uh, who you talking to?
Oh, so
Who in the background?
I'm gonna
What's
be
that?
honest. I'm gonna be honest. That depends on how the
Mm,
cheating happens, and
mm,
this is the part of cheating that people can't deal with, and I think that they don't take into account. Right? Once you make a mistake, you don't get to determine your consequences from the other person. You don't get to
mm.
determine that because you messed up. So
Correct.
if you cheated and I'm saying, hey, it makes me feel better if you will let me know where you are or keep up communication with
Okay.
me until I'm over this cheating thing that happened,
Mm-hmm.
you need to do that. And if you aren't willing to do that, then guess what? You just need to go on about your way and leave me alone. Because that means
Okay. So
you
you're
can't get the
saying,
consequence of your
okay.
action.
So you're saying that you will forgive him for cheating because you care about the relationship and you want the relationship to last, right? But
Absolutely.
you're also going to put him through hell for what he had did
I'm
to
not
you.
I'm not saying hell, but let's just be honest. In
Okay.
what part of this world do people make mistakes and don't get consequences for their mistakes or for the wrongdoing that they've done?
Mm.
You have you have to get your consequences. You think I'm gonna let you do something like that and then it's just like, oh, it didn't happen, it's okay, let's just move on?
Right.
No, there's gonna be repercussions to it. Whether that's, like I said, keeping up communication or keeping your location or whatever it is. I'm not gonna do nothing to the extent of like, well, you want a plate, make it yourself, or I'm not cooking for you, or I'm not willing to give you sex anymore, or anything like that.
Right. Right. Right.
But
Right.
yeah, you definitely you got to go through it a little bit.
Mm. Okay. So you're going to be questioning him, where you at, what you doing, whatever situation may have you. So now, when you do that, you don't think that would chase him away? Because I mean, like, you took him back because you wanted to work on the relationship, but not just that, but you also wanted to work on the trust because as well, right? So where's the trust though when you put him through the consequences? Because you're speaking as if he just got finished committing the crime and now he got to do time. Let's talk about it.
But isn't that you paying your debt? You have to earn your trust back. You just don't get your trust automatically.
Mm-hmm.
You get it back. And it also depends on the way you cheated. So if you cheated by, let's say, just social media through like texting or whatever,
Okay.
now one of the requirements is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need to go through your phone sometimes.
Mm.
Because when I wasn't going through your
Right.
phone, you was doing stuff in there. So now
Mm.
you have to prove to me you aren't doing that anymore so I can trust you again. And if you aren't willing to do those things to make me feel secure
Mm-hmm.
and that we're coming to a solution so this won't happen again, just leave me alone.
Okay. So what if a man cheats and gets another woman pregnant?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a rough one. But that's a rough
Boom.
one.
In the building.
But I will say my opinion. I can't speak for everybody else.
Okay.
First,
Mm.
that depends on the woman.
Okay.
Who is this woman?
Okay.
If this is just a random woman, um, then I could possibly deal with it.
Oh,
I could possibly
okay.
deal with it.
Okay.
At
Okay.
least
Okay.
be willing to deal with it to the extent of, okay, this is just a random woman, and let's come to the conclusion of how we're going to move forward. Like, you're going to financially provide the maybe the child will be over here eventually or now and then,
Right.
you know,
Right. Right.
that's fine. But if this is somebody I know
Okay.
and maybe y'all had like a relationship to the point to where like she thought y'all was gonna be together, and now she's gonna be like this crazy baby mama, all that. No, I'm not dealing with all that. That's too much.
Gemini said, if you take him
Mm-hmm.
back, that means that you have accepted. Do you believe that to be true?
Yes, of
Okay.
course you have accepted it to some degree because you took them back. You took
Mm.
them back.
So, all right. So, do you believe that if you take some men back
Mm-hmm.
from cheating, right, that there's a possibility that he won't cheat on you anymore?
Yes,
Mm.
I do believe that, but
Right.
that comes with knowing the person that you're with,
Correct.
and the level of commitment that they have towards you in a relationship.
Mm.
Some people are going to take it seriously, and they're going to be like, okay, I see how much this has affected her. I see how much this affected our relationship. So I'm not willing to do that anymore. Compared to some people are going to take it as well. She accepted me doing it once. I'm going to keep doing it.
Mm. Okay. So the so the question to the fellas is that, are you willing to go through the consequences after cheating and your woman takes you back?
I don't know why you asked that, because you know the answer. Y'all ain't doing that.
That's the question to the. Listen, some might say yeah because they love their woman. They just made a mistake. Now, the next question is to the females who are in here. Um, do you agree with what Lex said as far as taking your man back for cheating? Somebody come up here, man. Somebody come up to the hot seat, please. Somebody come up to the hot seat.
Men
Don't be
are
scared.
men are not dealing with women cheating, and you know why? It's a combination of two things. First of all, y'all are possessive. Y'all
And
are possessive. Y'all don't want nobody else having that coochie but y'all.
so a female,
Now,
you guys not possessive?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Mm, mm.
that's
Okay.
one of the things of a man. You have to understand a man is possessive, and that's an ego thing. So on top of being possessive and him feeling like that's his, you gave that away, and now he has a possibility of getting his ego hurt because now another man can say, "Yeah, I fucked your bitch."
Mm,
Y'all don't want to hear that.
mm. It just it just depends on what type of man that you're dealing with.
Well, show me
Facts,
one.
because my whole main thing is this: if I have a woman that chose to spread her legs to another man to where he could tell me something like that, then that means that she was never for me. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying?
Which is a fact. So when a woman
See,
cheats, she has lost the respect not only for me but for herself.
see what I'm saying?
So remember, this. Yes, we as men put you woman onto a higher pedestal. Why we do it? Don't
Yeah,
know.
because it's
Why we do it?
stupid.
Maybe because we have some type of situation, or whatever. But we as men put you woman onto a higher
Y'all slow.
pedestal. So when you're walking around and then you feel as though that you have to spread your legs, then yeah, are you for the streets?
Y'all slow.
I mean, like you might be for the world. Real shit.
How you? Y'all, that's
You
the
don't
problem.
agree?
That's the problem, though. And this is where expectations within women and relationships fail, because you cannot put somebody on a pedestal or in a higher position. You know
Why not?
why? Because it
Yeah,
automatically means they're gonna fail because they already up here. Where else can they go?
right.
They can only go down.
So I mean, but like yeah, but like when a man looks at a woman as a queen, she's going to continue to be on a higher pedestal.
I'm not putting nobody on a pedestal because that's giving me the future disappointment of knowing that I put them all the way up here at a 10,
Hmm.
and the only place they can go from that 10 is down because there is nowhere else to go up.
Wow,
So I'm not
that's
doing
deep.
that.
That's deep. So
I'm
you don't
not doing that.
believe that a person that you truly love can go higher than that ladder?
I'm not saying that they can't, but I'm just being realistic about it. We're human beings at the end of the day.
But
People
all
fail,
women, but
people
all,
make mistakes.
but all women. including yourself, are considered queens. Correct?
I don't believe that to be true. No,
Whoa.
I said it.
This is ladies talk
All
to me. Ladies
women
talk
are
to me.
not queens.
All women are not queens
No, they are not.
only if they have not been taught on how to become one.
No, if they don't act
Let's talk
like
about
if they don't act like one, they're not one.
it. Hmm.
You're not a queen just because you was born with a vagina, ma'am. You're not.
Hmm. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about
I
it. Should I
don't.
to still a question to
I
yourself?
don't. I don't make the rules.
You don't
I
make
don't.
what?
I don't make the rules of what of what a queen is. I just know for a fact that you're not a queen just because you were born a woman. No, it has to do with your actions. So no,
It
all
has to do with your
women are not
actions.
queens. No,
So you're basically saying that all women, they're not queens.
no.
We need a female to come up here, please. We need a female to come up here.
They not.
Somebody come up here because I definitely disagree with what Lex is saying right now. Though I mean, like, we need somebody to come up here, man.
No.
The topic is, should a man be forgiven for cheating? Not just that, are all women queens? Hold up,
Y'all need to forgive women for cheating.
hold up, hold up. No, we got somebody coming up here. Uh-oh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Y'all need to just forgive us.
Hello.
Gemini is in the
Hey,
building. What's going on? How's everything? What's going on?
Nothing much.
So now the question is this. Big Rich, staying alive, because I got you next. I'm going to bring you up. Do you believe that all women because are queens?
I think that all women can be queens, but are all women queens? No. And queen does not have anything to do with sexual orientation or who's better at sex or anything. A queen is how you value yourself, not as much as what other people think about you. It's what about you.
All
How
right,
you
perfect.
feel, the things that you do, your
Okay.
goals, values, morals, all that stuff.
Okay, perfect. So when you have a child who's a female, she's a princess, correct?
Yes, all
So you
princesses.
don't think that one day your daughter might become that queen?
I know she
Let's
is.
talk about it. So that proves me right that all women are
I
queens.
instill that
No,
in
that
her.
don't. That
There
don't
you
prove me
go.
right.
That
That
proves
don't
me
prove
right that all women
me
are
right.
queens because when you have a daughter, she's the princess. From all mothers to where you can be able to teach her on how to become the proper woman from the what? The world, the men, from the negative situations that's going on out here. Correct?
Right.
Because the mother teaches the girl what? How to become a lady, how to become
How to
a woman.
respect yourself, self-esteem,
Absolutely. There you go.
etiquette.
Now, Gemini, just to throw the question off, do you believe should a man be forgiven for cheating? Let's talk about
That
it.
depends.
Mm,
Is his flesh weak? Is he really sorry for what he did? Is it a pattern? Was it one time? What are you willing to put up with? How much did it hurt you?
mm.
It's
Fact.
really simple. And if you accept that, if you take him back, but then you want to look through his phone and you want to do all that stuff, then you really didn't forgive him.
Absolutely. I'm
And you
not
feel
agree.
that he's going to
Talk
do
to
it
him.
again.
I'm not agree. Talk to him, please. Talk to him. Because
That's
why
what
should you
that
take him
means.
back and then put him through a whole bunch of type of consequences for it?
Because he made you even more insecure.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, if you take a man back for cheating, right? You shouldn't have to go through all that going through his phone, checking up on them, where he at.
Yeah, because it was a
Eh,
mistake, right? That was a mistake. So that's the whole point of you taking them back, right?
Absolutely.
So
Talk to him.
why would you go through all that if you're saying, okay, I'm giving you a pass because it was a mistake? So
But
therefore, in your gut,
Mm.
you know it's not a mistake; it's a pattern.
Talk to
If
him.
you got to be watching and doing all that,
no, but this
nobody
Talk to
does
him.
no,
that.
but
And
here's the
especially if you have high self-esteem, even though a person will cheat on you, whatever, if you have high self-esteem and boundaries, if you're gonna cheat, then you don't need to be with him. But if you're gonna take him back, that's like both of y'all suffering. You doing all that, he giving you more insecurities. It's not gonna work out.
Mm.
It's not.
but
Mm.
here's the thing though. It's always two sides when it comes to cheating, right?
Yes.
The person that cheated, you have to, if you decide that you still want to be with that person after you cheated, you do have to be willing to go through and go with whatever it is that comes with the result of your action.
No,
Yes, you do.
because you
If
forgave
you're
him.
saying if you saying you want to be with that
Then why
person,
did you forgive him? Why did you forgive him?
if you know what I'm saying is a man
Right,
and a woman, right?
right,
If that man cheats
right.
on that woman and he says, baby, I still want to be with you, and he knows that he cheated, you have to be willing to take whatever comes with her side of you cheating.
Mm.
Out the window
The same
when you
way how that
forgive them and
woman,
take them
the
back.
same way how that woman has to be able to be real and honest with herself and say, hey, he cheated. Can I actually deal with and get over this? It's both sides.
Yeah,
You one side
yeah,
has to deal with, can I actually deal with this? And the other side has to deal with, can I actually deal with my part of it? And if y'all both can, then yes, separate.
but that's like you
But it's not just
saying
one sided.
there's terms and conditions on you forgiving a person. That's what you're saying, though. That's what it's saying,
According to
though.
how much you hurt a person, and according to how a person feels, absolutely. That's the same
But then
way.
why would
Like
you take them back?
let's take cheating out of it, right? That's
Okay.
like if my husband or my person that I'm in a relationship would say, hey, I don't like you talking to other men because it does not make me comfortable. Even in that situation, I have to be the one willing to take the fact that, hey, if I still want to be with you, I have to be willing to say, I don't want to talk to these men because that makes my man uncomfortable. The
Well, that's
same and the
compromising.
same thing with cheating. If a man cheats on a woman and he knows that makes her feel some type of way, if she has to work with getting past those emotions, he has to be able to say, I know she needs time to get over this, so I need to be able to conform my actions until she can get over this.
But
And
not
if you
why not?
can't do that, you don't really care about the person for real.
But then why not just take a break? Because I'm not sure. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's like sort of kind of redundant to forgive somebody and then hold stuff over their head. Because to forgive somebody wholeheartedly, not to say that you forget what they did, but when you forgive somebody, you don't throw things in their face or be watching them. Or they already know they did wrong. They
That's
already
right.
know that.
Nobody's
That's
saying
right. Because the Bible says what? The Bible says what? That shall forgive and move on.
nobody's saying you
Let's
have to
talk
throw
about it.
it back in. Nobody's saying you're going to constantly throw it back in their face, like, oh, well, remember what you did, or, well, what about this, or what about that? Nobody's saying that. But the truth of the matter is, forgiveness is not an easy thing to
It's
do.
not.
It is very rare. It is very rare that a person can say, I forgive you, and then just act like nothing happened the next day, and they're totally forgiven. Forgiveness usually does not work like that with the average human being. So if you would expect that from the person that you cheated on, for them to just be like, well, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to give you no consequences. It's just okay. We're going to act like it never happened. That's delusional as hell.
Yeah, but aren't you hurting yourself when you go looking, like
Yes,
looking in the
love is
phone
supposed to
and all,
hurt.
you're hurting
Love
yourself.
is
Absolutely.
supposed to
Absolutely.
hurt. I don't care
That means you
what nobody says.
didn't really
Love
forgive.
is supposed to hurt. No, you did forgive. You're just
Love
giving your time. You're
ain't
just giving
supposed to
yourself.
hurt.
Yes, it is supposed to hurt. You know why it's supposed to hurt? Because it's not supposed to be easy. Anything in life that's worth something It's not easy. When you want that gym body, that shit hurt. You don't want to
Big
get
Rich,
up.
I got you, baby.
You be sore, but you want that body, right? When you want
Well,
that
I guess
promotion at
love
work,
does
you're gonna
hurt,
work them
but
long
not
hours. You're gonna
unconditional
be
love.
tired of your coworkers, but you're gonna do whatever it is to get that promotion, right? And the same thing in love. Sometimes you're gonna go through stuff that hurts, that have you questioning yourself. But if you really care about the person and you really want to be with the person a long time, you're gonna try to work through it. It's supposed to hurt sometimes.
Well,
That's
how do you know
impossible.
that's love? Lust hurts. Infatuation hurts.
No, love
That's what
hurts too.
hurts.
Because even out of a relationship, your children hurt you. Your children disappoint you. Your children make you
Right,
angry.
right,
Love hurts
right.
But children are
all around.
supposed to be unconditional love, though, not just love. That's an unconditional bond love as opposed to a relationship.
But isn't that the love that people will want in a relationship?
Yes, but I'm saying when you have a child, when you birth a child, that comes from a womb. That's a different type of love. That's an unconditional love bond that's
Mm.
not supposed to be
Jim,
broken. When you dealing with another
mm,
relationship, that's
mm,
another
mm.
person. You choose to love that person or lust or infatuate. But what yes, you're supposed to strive for unconditional love. But how can you have unconditional love for somebody if you keep pointing out their flaws and not working
Easy.
on it and working on yourself?
Gemini, thank you for tapping in, but let me get a male to
Okay.
come up here. Thank you so
Wait.
much,
I
bro,
gotta
for
just press this
tapping in.
X, right? Or am I gonna
Yeah,
press out the
yeah.
whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Press X. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming in.
No.
Beautiful, it's a beautiful comeback right there. Definitely, I'm about to get a male to come in here, man. Shout out to
Come
Big
on,
Rich, man.
bring a man in here because
We about to get a man to come up here. Um, Shout out to Marie, man. She said yes, it's unconditional love hurts.
Yo, how y'all doing today, man?
how you doing?
I'm all
Big Rich, what's
right. I'm
up,
all right,
baby?
man. Nothing much, man. Just sitting here listening, man, and on that note of what y'all talking about, man. I feel like both females approached it at a great angle, but I'm gonna say it like this right here because I ain't taking neither sides, you know. And this coming from a guy that was married since he was like 20 years old. So
Right.
I got 22 years of marriage in. Now, this is the case. When it comes to love and a relationship, when you start to fall for a woman or a woman starts to fall from you, from that point of when you meet her and y'all decide that y'all want to be together, this is what I've learned now. And I'm telling you this because maybe, you know, I didn't. It took for me to go through things to
Mm,
actually learn it. But I will say this part: when you take that woman, even if you take her as a girlfriend, you must treat her like a wife.
mm,
You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't start treating her like a wife in the beginning, and therefore, how can you say that y'all gonna build a future together to where, you know, she is going to be able to stand up to that thing of what y'all was talking about becoming a queen? See, a man, his father can die, and that prince will still get crowned and become a king.
mm,
But in order for a woman to be a queen, she must be crowned by that man.
mm.
She must uphold certain standards.
Talk
You
to
see
him.
what I'm saying? Because you can't just go get any woman and make her a queen. So that's kind of what Lex was saying earlier. Every woman is
Mm,
not a queen.
mm.
Every woman is not wife material.
Right.
I will say this much right here, and just putting it out there, like, uh, like I said, 22 years. You know what I'm saying? Two kids, two loving kids, you know what I'm saying? Speaking as my son walking behind me, we just out to dinner or whatnot, but got one in college. She's lifetime
Mm,
scholar, about to
mm.
graduate next year. My son avid, you know what I'm saying? GPA out of this world, got
Bless, bless, bless.
scholarships and everything. Now, I'm saying this much right here because of the cheating part. Now, when I got into this relationship, this is where I went wrong at. I met a woman or a young lady that I saw something in her that I like. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She had to see something in me that she liked. We had that communication in the beginning. I wanted to make that young woman my queen.
Mm,
So therefore, in that I had to accept everything that was there. She had a child that was 5 months old. I raised another man's child. That was part of what I had to do. Now you may have other people that say, well, you know what, you was wrong for, or you took in something that you shouldn't have taken in. No, I was raised to the point to where you get the older people that say, man, feed them till they look like
Mm,
you.
mm,
So when people ask me, you know what I'm saying, how many kids do I have? I still tell them, I got
mm.
three. I
That's
got
right.
three. You know, now this is the thing. We're gonna get into this thing right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go back and push follow on both of y'all pages. I always catch Lex when she put her stuff up, and you know, you put a lot of motivational stuff up on both ends, on the for the women and for the men. Now, when I met this woman, I will say this much: uh, she needed guidance the same way that I needed guidance. I believe that she saved me just as much as I saved her.
Right. Right.
She saved me from the streets, and I feel like I saved her somewhat from the streets too, because she was doing something that she was way too beautiful to be doing.
Mm.
You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
So I took her away from that lifestyle the same way that she took me from a lifestyle. And and
Mm-hmm.
and and physically we work together on a job.
Right.
Most people say, well, how you work with somebody that you date? How you work with
Right.
somebody that you married to? We worked together for 10 years.
Mm.
You know, of course, you're going to have little situations to where other men or other women are going to look. I have this thing, and people may not agree with me, where I say, no man or woman has a man or woman to themselves, because when you out in the public, if your woman is attractive, if your woman is the queen that you made her to be, if your man is the king that you uplifted, then therefore people are going to look.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Because you two are special together. So
Right.
so when they see her, they gotta look at you.
Right. Right.
9 times out of 10, you know how people get on live and they say, "Oh, don't read the comments." Well, hey, I don't really care about what the next man is saying about me while I'm with my queen.
Mm.
But you know, we all make mistakes in life. I say that much to say this right here, because when me and her started talking in the beginning, um, I wasn't perfect. She wasn't perfect. So there was other people that still had, little crushes or whatever the case may be. But and not to tell this woman's story, but she stepped out of line, and we sat down. We had a conversation like two grown people. And I'm like, "What made you do this?" Well, I'm not used to having somebody. Well, look, this is the thing. I'm not just anybody. And I had to explain that to her. And me explaining that to her, because it goes right back to the Bible when the man when they say, when man findeth a woman, he findeth a good thing.
Right.
So sometimes you have to instill your knowledge. They said man is supposed to be the head of the household. Where's your brain at? Think about it.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with all of that being said, you know, yes, I have flirted with women and everything else. Hey, but this is the case. If I was to have her or ask her, have you ever flirted with another man? And for years and years and years, I've had asked that. No, I haven't. Now, am I supposed to trust that? I'm only gonna trust what you say. But you gonna have some people that say, "Oh, well, you a fool if you thinking that." Well, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be that fool for a little while, just for a little while now, because I got that thing to where I say, "Hey, if I can't do this and touch you on your shoulder when you're doing wrong, then you ain't did it."
Mm.
But I give you enough rope to hang yourself again, like the old people say.
That's right. That's right.
With that
That's right.
said, you move on. 13 years into our relationship, kids grown. I get sick. Doctors say I wasn't gonna make it and everything. When you have somebody to come along and say, "Hey," they find out that you fighting with everything that you got to live. When a person tell you, "Oh, I'm kind of sorry I took my energy to take care of you," that takes something away from you. That a lot of the stuff that we see on the TV, man. These people ain't just writing roles. These roles are already played by
Mm.
people in this world.
Mm.
They are
Talk.
already played by people in this
Talk to him.
world. So we giving people out Oscars. If you gonna give people out Oscars, you should be giving some of these women out here that's taking care of these kids Oscars.
Mm.
You should be giving people like me, who's a single parent, who had a woman to walk out on me after
Wow.
22 years.
Wow.
Because I'm still sitting here raising my kids. I'm
That's
still
right.
sitting here paying bills by
That's right.
myself. I don't ask her for nothing,
That's right.
because I still put her in that position to where she still is that queen.
Correct. Correct.
Queen. And it's just like I tell her, hey, you can go out there and you can have any man you want. because you're beautiful. But this is the thing. Everything that you have already given to me, you have already gave me everything. So this is the thing. You, out of 22 years and 2 kids with me, there's nothing that you can give to any man that I do not have.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because when I fell in love with you, I fell in love with your mind first, not your body.
Mm.
A lot of people look at me and they say, let it go, move on. I have moved on. But my thing is, I'm not in no rush to jump into a relationship because everybody look at it like this and they say all men are dogs. All men are not dogs. All women are not house material. All women are not wife material. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
if
Right.
you can't be my friend first
Mhm.
and we, you know what I'm saying, let me be your sunshine and you water me, then it ain't gonna work. See, because
Correct.
some people, I'm gonna tell you why you end up with so
Nope.
many people, going through divorces or cheating and all this other stuff. They want so much, but they ain't willing to give nothing
Thank,
back.
thank you.
Mm.
If you want, if this is the thing. This is the thing. No relationship should be 50-50. Every relationship, and I don't know if y'all can see the pain that's in my eye, the fire that's burning inside of me. Every relationship should be 100,
Yep.
100. So my thing is, yeah, I'm seeing some of these guys that stand up on the blocks. I mean, my friends and all, and I bust my ass on a 9 to 5. I'm a face of my own company, and I'm a face of somebody else's company. I
That's
bust
right.
my ass on 9 to 5 to
That's
do what
right.
I
That's
do. But I will watch some of these women on social media and in person treat a man who stands on a corner better than they'll treat the man that works a 9 to 5. Why
Mm.
is that? Because though they so infatuated with the dope boy, they so infatuated with the nice cars and the money and everything.
I'm not gonna
You know what
lie.
I'm saying?
We might have to bring you up next episode and we can talk about that.
Man, look, hey, look, friend me. I've been following for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I've been following for the longest on your page. Like I say, my man, I'm about to follow everybody that's on here because this is the thing, man. Like we lost in life.
We are.
We lost in life, man. It's time to get right on both ends, not just from the male end, but on the female end too. You know what I'm saying? I saw a whole post today where a female said she got different type of friends. She and I can't even remember it all, but I'm sitting there like, wow. But she had the nerve to say, you know what? Even with all my friends, the ones that I am being intimate with, I take the advantage to go get tested regularly. Huh?
Mm.
So you're really not looking
No.
for love. You're really not trying to get crowned as a queen, but you want to own that title. You can't own that title.
Mm.
That's something that has to be given.
Which is true.
The person that means the most in your life, the person that means the most in your life is somebody who switch titles all the time.
Correct. Correct.
You see what I'm
Nah,
saying?
fact.
Your mother is always going to be your
No,
mother. Your father is always going to be
man.
your father. Your kids are always going to be your
Mm-hmm.
kids.
Big Rich, listen. Everything that you said, man, was beautiful. Well said, man. But we gonna get somebody to tap back in, man. I
No,
appreciate you, man, for coming in,
nah,
Thank you.
saying your
Thank you.
spill. That thing right there was amazing. Hopefully the view was heard and got a lot of attention out of
yeah.
everything that you said tonight, man. God bless you, man. God bless your kids and everything that you got
Nah,
going
God
on, man. I
bless y'all too,
appreciate you,
man.
man.
God bless y'all too. You got to put him first. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I'm
right.
gonna spend
That's
just
right.
gonna leave y'all with this and that. All everybody that's listening. You know what I'm saying? Self love is sometimes the best love. When you learn how to love yourself first, it'll teach you how to love
That's
somebody else. And I'm gonna
right.
leave you with a Bible scripture
Absolutely.
because, and this is one of my father's favorite. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens
Mm.
me.
That's right.
Because in the beginning, I would have never thought that I would have made it this far by myself.
That's right. That's right. But you
But
did. But you did. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Because I appreciate you, my brother. God
God
bless you,
bless you,
man. I
man.
Thank you.
appreciate
God,
you.
Thank you.
Thank, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, man. A beautiful man. Well said. Um, shout out to Big Rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he said some very powerful stuff. So did Gemini. She said some very powerful stuff
They
as
did.
well. My whole main thing is that my whole main thing is that we as people meet those that we really truly want to love. Shout out to Veek in the building. We as people, we as people meet those that we truly love, but we forget that at times the people that we are trying to seek have that mask on. Like I had said before, everybody who you meet is not going to tell you the bad things about themselves. They are only going to tell you the good things about themselves because they only want to allow you to hear what you want to hear. You get what I'm saying? So when they could get you to that point, they manipulate your mind. Once they manipulate your mind, they have captured your heart. Once they have captured your heart, that they feel as though that they have control full over who you are as a person. A lot of people seek relationships because they are tired of being lonely,
That's
but they don't realize, right?
that's
But
a
they don't realize
fact.
that the loneliness that you may be
Is
going
required.
through, you might put yourself seriously, but also you might put yourself in a deep situation that you may not be able to get out of because that relationship too though within itself could be like verbal abuse. Could become a physical abuse.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Because why? Because you was chasing something that was never meant for you.
Absolutely.
That's what like a lot of people will feel off at.
I'm
You know?
not gonna lie. I think next week we need to talk about why people choose people that they know aren't good for them, and the real
Right.
reason
Mm-hmm.
why people actually get in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. That's deep. That's a true topic because like many people that I talk to say this. They want love.
No, they.
They want the marriage. They want the white picket fence. They want this. They want that. But the question is, how can you get that though when you don't really truly love yourself too though within the same mix? Not saying that you don't truly love yourself because you may love yourself, but you're looking for what others have,
Hmm.
not knowing that what others have may not be compatible to what you are trying to reach for. That's deep.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, you know. So what about
Oh,
you, Lex? I mean, you know, talk to me.
what you mean? What about me?
I mean, like, what about you? So when
When
it
it comes
comes to
to
love and it comes to a relationship, what are some of the things that you feel as though that a woman should be able to look for as far as um redirecting herself from the negative signs that she sees, but she may not want to believe in?
um, honestly, it starts at the basics of things. Like he came on here and said earlier, a big red flag is a man that ain't got no steady income or job, honey.
Mm,
But you will overlook that because you're infatuated with how he looks or how he dressed or things like that.
right, right, right.
That's the first one. Now the second one comes to personality. You have to be able to read people's personality according to who they actually are and not who they're showing you. And a lot of people
Hmm.
can't do that. Because a lot of
Right,
people
right, right, right,
can
right.
talk all day and tell you, well, I'm like this, or I believe in this. But when it actually comes down to it, you have to be smart enough to view with your own eyes who they actually are in comparison to what they're saying.
Right.
So if that man is telling you, yeah, I'm a good communicator, but then this man don't even talk to you every day, that don't add up.
But not talking to you every day. I mean, he might be busy. He might be doing a
But
lot of
the part
things
of
like this,
that's the
what's the
part of
situation may have.
communication. You
Right.
can't say you're a good communicator when you fail to communicate that you're busy.
Mm.
Like, come on. That's what I
Which
mean by people will really sit up here and ignore the things that they know aren't right just because that's someone they just really want to be with, or because they don't want to go looking elsewhere. They don't want to put the work in to find the type of relationship they actually want and need.
right.
So they'd rather just overlook it.
So what do you say to the females who are looking for that special person. But those that they do find, they continue to fail to within the process because that person may not be for them. So they find themselves seeking and looking for the next
Mhm.
person over and over.
First of all, it's not supposed to be easy.
Mm.
It's not supposed to be easy to find a person that you're supposed to be compatible with in all areas of your life. That's not supposed to be easy. You're a unique person. You were born on a different day. You look a different way. You have a different personality. You have different morals, different beliefs. And to find someone that matches all of those things and you can actually have a good relationship with, that's not going to be easy.
Mm.
So just get that out of your head that this is going to be an easy or a quick process. It's not. But then on top of that, you have to stand on your beliefs and your standards and trust yourself.
Mm.
And just trust what you hear, trust what you see. You're not lying to yourself. You're
Right.
not lying to yourself.
Right.
It is what it is. You just second guessing it because you want what you want. Don't do that.
That is definitely true because I believe like many people do go through that. Like they want what they want, but sometimes wanting what you want may also too hurt you to within the same process. But like you said, though, like communication also does play a major part because you want that person to be able to understand who you truly are and some of the feelings that you may be going through to where they can be compatible to also listen, not hear you, but listen to you to the within the same sense. So I definitely can be, can cause agree with that. So we need somebody else, man, to tap in, man. Before we slide out of here at 10 o'clock, though, man. We need somebody to tap in, tell your story, tell us what it is some of the things that you may be going through. I mean, because my whole main thing is like a relationship does exist. Real men
Bluetooth
do
connected.
exist. Real women do exist. The way how you may find them, that's the question. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the question. No, seriously, because you know why? Because like we have many people that try to find relationships. Some give up. Some say, well, you know what? Let me deal with somebody that may already have been established because I already know where he or she may be at within that given time. So instead of going through a whole bunch of situations to where you look at things that may be different like within the time period, you accept the
Mhm.
faults. Do you agree?
I agree. And the truth is, there's nothing wrong with accepting faults. The problem is when you accept faults that you know you're not going to be able to deal with in the
Mm,
long run.
mm,
That's what it is. It's nothing because everybody has flaws, everybody has faults, everybody has parts of their lives that they're not at 100%
right,
in. And there's nothing wrong with
right,
that. But don't sit up here and deal with a man who you know doesn't have a stable income. And right now it's okay because it's all fun and games and you just dating and sleeping with them. But then when y'all actually get in a relationship, now you complaining that he don't have a stable income and can't pay
right,
the bills.
right. Definitely.
It don't work like that.
Right,
That should have
right.
been a problem in the beginning. You should have been looking down the road.
Right, which is a fact, but she allowed the infatuation to. The question to you is that somebody who may not have a stable income,
Hmm.
would you still give that man a chance?
Yes, but it depends.
Mm.
There's nothing
It depends
wrong.
on what.
It depends on that man and his plans and what he's doing towards those plans.
Mm.
It's nothing wrong with if you work at McDonald's right now.
Right.
But baby, do you plan on staying at McDonald's for the rest of your life?
Hmm.
Do you plan on becoming a general manager? Do
That's
you
right.
plan on, saving your money and maybe making your own business? Or
Right.
what is the more?
Right.
Where's
Right.
the ambition?
Right.
But also, I need to see proof that you're working towards this. I don't just want to hear, oh yeah, I'm gonna make my own business or yeah, I'm gonna become manager. But you showing up to work late every day. You ain't gonna become manager like that.
Right. Definitely.
So
Shout out to Slide TV, man. Shout out to Slide.
so that's
I
what it
see.
really comes down
Yeah,
to.
right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it,
So you don't
but we gotta be
think
real.
that when a man who is trying his best and showing you his best, you don't think that you also, as his woman, can be able to help him to the within the same process?
Yes, if you have the mental and physical capability to do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Now, if you know that's something you can't deal with, don't do it.
Right.
Because now you're gonna
Right.
be looking like Taraji and Acrimony.
Mm, mm. Right, because the thinking about it, it's this though. Shout out to the men who are trying to be better. Shout out to them who are trying to be better, trying to do so many things that they can't be able to do. But like society too, that within itself can be hard. You get what I'm saying? So a man also has that pride to where he feels though that he wants to do more, but sometimes though within reality, it's a little that he can do. So so that also becomes a struggle. So to though within himself to where he's trying to help his family or help his woman. So, but like you said though, like once a woman can be able to identify with that to see what it is that he's truly doing,
Mm-hmm.
then that also becomes a some type of attraction to though towards itself.
It does, because at least once a man lets you know where he's going, your job as his woman is to help him in the ways that you
Mm-hmm.
can.
Mm-hmm.
That's your job. You're supposed to help him. You're supposed to aid him. You're supposed to support him.
True. And I agree. Tonight's topic though, man, was definitely beautiful, man, because it allowed people to come up here and really speak their mind. Hopefully, towards the future, we can definitely have more people who won't be scared to come up here.
Yeah, man. We need y'all stories.
Right,
we need people to hear people going through real life stuff, because this is real life.
right. Absolutely.
So don't be
Nah,
scared.
man, like you come up here, like you ain't gotta show your face, put your picture on, and just tell us your story, whatever. Because because like we here to help you, and we here to help you identify with some of the things that you're going through, whether it's positive or certain situations too that might be negative. You get what I'm saying? So
Hey.
don't be scared to come here. Like yo, we here for y'all. Seriously. Shout out to Lexi. She also has a major platform. Also, shout out to you. She got a major platform where she speaks a whole bunch of motivation too. Though, so follow her, check her out because she
I
on that
love it. You guys
every
are
day
so great.
talking with stories and so many things, and her message is so beautiful. So definitely tap in with her and definitely follow her as well. You know what I'm saying? Definitely tap in with Slide TV, man. Slide TV got a whole bunch of things that's going on. Um, you know, um shout out to Iceman for making this shit happen. And definitely. So next week, we definitely gonna come through there with a new topic, share the live, tell everybody, let them know. Casanova and Lexi, we do is big things right now happening. And talking about real shit too. We're not talking about none of this weird shit. We're talking about real shit. We're talking about life.
Real.
Talk to him, Lexi, whatever you gotta go, man. Talk to him.
King.
Shout out to Big Psych in the building. Psych, what up, nigga?
Shouting at the film shit.
I wish you cared for me. I wish you were there for me more. Now it's too late to cherish me. Should've dealt with me carefully. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me.
But
I should've listened, but I didn't when they said
we
to
back
leave
next
you.
week.
And now I'm stressing and it's crazy cause I feel I
We
need
gonna
you.
make it
And when I
happen.
sleep it gets hard cause all I do is see
You know
you.
it.
Let them know to
I think it's
tap
crazy how you
in.
Let's
blame me for the way I
Go, let's go.
Follow Lex.
Y'all
Follow
best
Lex.
be here
That was
next
my
week.
fig, and now I'm scared, but now we
Next
gotta
week we
face it.
here, man.
You
Better
already know
topics,
what time it
more
is.
and
Ain't no more
more
time
and
to
more. We're
chase it.
gonna keep
Your
going.
love
We're
is
gonna keep
gone, it's
flowing.
like the wind in the building.
Follow Fly
I gotta
TV.
shake it. You let it
Follow
go, she
Fly
coming back.
TV.
That's just an understatement.
Uncut.
Give her love the night beat. I think it's
Follow
okay.
Fly TV Uncut. Follow Lex. Follow me. Let's
Follow
give y'all
everyone.
some
Yeah, I wish
topics.
you cared for me. I wish you
Follow
were there
everybody.
for me
Love
more. Now
y'all.
it's too late to
Gemini, what's
cherish me.
up? We
Should've dealt
appreciate you.
with me
Big Rich, we
carefully.
appreciate you. God bless.
Oh, you
Love
don't
y'all, man. We're gonna
deserve
catch up next
me.
week. You don't
You
deserve
don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. I found a chick that really love me and I love her back. She's everything I need, I trust she got my back. She knows my past and she don't judge me, so she's good with that.
It's the real
She's good
Casanova
with
Red,
that. She's good with
co-host
that.
Lexisbri.
No more lies, so
Shout
why
out to
we
Lex.
elevate? The love we demonstrate is showing how we motivate. Communicate with so much love, that's how we conversate. You don't deserve me, and it's
Now we
over,
moving.
now
Now
I'm
we
doing great.
great.
Yeah, I wish you cared for me. I wish you were there for
Tell
me
them I'm doing great,
more.
baby.
Now it's too late to cherish me. Should've dealt with me carefully. Oh, you don't deserve me. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve me.
Somebody tell us you don't deserve me.
Me.
Yeah, man, you're ready to vibe, man. Next week, check me and Lexi out. Slide TV. We out. Lex, you want to say something to them real quick, though, before you leave out?
You know what I gotta say.
Talk to them.
Self love is the best love. That's it.
Mm. So, with that note, we out. Love y'all. God bless. And keep your heads up.
We out.
See y'all next Thursday. 9
Next
o'clock.
Thursday. Let's
Next
go.
Thursday. See y'all later. We out. We out. We out. Boom. There we go. Boom.
Then it's crazy cause I feel I need you. And when I sleep, it